just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense takes the field. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting in the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Makes the grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up. And you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to...
So underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect. This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends down the stretch.
So Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Looking for room at the 40. It's a running room. He's at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on that guy.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll give it to him again. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Trying to slam it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Trying play action. He's got him man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Yellow Jackets head quickly to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
A little screen to the running back. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They even things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. He's going to take off. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
If I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations. Continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Back to pass. It's Fuller. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. Put up some big numbers this year if they keep up at this pace.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line is going to have to play.
There we go. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Fuller. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback is trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make it accurate enough. Throw ball balls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He makes a grab. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Jackets are in the hurry-up. He'll try to grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the return will be brought down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Back to pass, it's Fuller. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're predominant. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put it.
Oh, he's got some space. Where's that shoulder delivers the blow? They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tar Heels are in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what they call it. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Offense set on first down. Making side adjustments here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got the back in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Here it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Tag out of the air. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? Here comes the field goal unit. And he throws that thing just inside the left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the line out. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. They go to the ground. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to go for it. Wide open downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
Looking to throw, it's Fuller. Throwing right. He's got it. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Let's stop him at the 10.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's reeled in. It's Tolman. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Defense is all about big negative plays. He does a really good job of quarterback spot, not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Pressure coming. Snags it over the middle.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
The Tar Heels look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the defense got him at the 27.
And the QB has had a nice drive. This offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure. Nice job getting to the quarterback effectively. Even better, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
What a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's a hit. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Defender got caught, little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference, offense.
first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They go right back to it. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Dropping back, it's Fuller. Let's it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Yellow Jackets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I routed my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and they got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Right back to him on the ground. Finds some fresh air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback making adjustments. Tight end now in motion. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for the big play. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
From the gun, the ground game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 and the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, North Carolina! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. On the move, he fires. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Using the quick game. Turning it on. receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs for the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust the quickly.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll run the screen. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Akron. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football, knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Scanning the field, it's Fuller. Got a man, it's Toner. Glad to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's being. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Ernie on the jet. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heel.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it easy the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking deep. Makes the catch that right side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
After that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Fuller. Got his man in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And tell the coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got to lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Back to throw, it's Fuller. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
You know, they say sometimes for quarterbacks the hardest throws to make are when the guy's wide open. How do you miss that throw if you're the QB? Just put air on it. You can underthrow it by 10 yards. That receiver would have come back and fielded a punt.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. From the gun, the running back.
The offense has a little bit of success in the ground, and they're up. Look at it. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last round.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on the ball downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
It'll be a draw. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. To the air, it's Fuller. They're setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. And the Tar Heels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads it downfield. Touchdown, UNC! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 2 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on for us. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though this team's going to be leaving here with an L.
And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Really nice job by the defender that time. They've got the lead. They're expecting this offense to throw in this 2-minute situation, and that ball going all the way to the sideline. Because it's a long throw, it gave the defender a chance to break on it, and it's the hit that forces the incompletion.
Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's open on the right. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one.